Hi guys, this is Ravi and you are listening to me on the Nifty BN channel. Welcome to the latest episode of the Post Market Analysis series, where we would be analyzing the participant wise open interest in equity derivatives and try to assess the range and market positioning for the upcoming day. Want to meet like minded traders and discuss option strategies, adjustments, and more? Just type in Discuss Nifty in your Telegram search box and join the friendly trader community. The Nifty 50 index witnessed an intraday movement of about 390.35 points on Monday, April 5th. It closed 229.55 points or 1.54% lower at 14,637.80. Among the sectoral indices, only Nifty IT and Nifty Metal ended in the green, bucking the trend. Banks and financial services companies were the worst hit, with the Nifty Bank and Nifty Financial Services losing 1,179.15 points and 517.15 points respectively. IndusInd Bank and IDFC First Bank were the top losers in the Nifty Bank Index, while Bajaj Finance and State Bank of India were the top losers in the Nifty Financial Services Index. Three Adani stocks, Adani Transmission Limited, Adani Enterprises Limited, and Adani Green Energy Limited managed to buck the trend, with Adani Transmission Limited gaining as much as 9.49%. SAIL, Tata Motors, State Bank of India, ITC, Tata Steel, JSW Steel, and ICICI Bank were among the most active securities by both volume and value. Idea was the topmost active security by volume, while Tata Steel and Tata Motors were the topmost active securities by value. Gallant Ispat Limited, Nath Biogenes, Gallant Metal, Explio Solutions, Gulshan Polyols, and Nureka Limited were among the top volume gainers. Home First Finance Company, Indian Railway Finance Corporation Limited, and Kohinoor Foods were among the prominent stocks that have touched their 52-week lows on NSE. ICICI Lombard GIC and Hindustan Unilever Limited were the F&O stocks that had more than 70% delivery volumes. High delivery volumes suggest large buying interest. Now to the FII-DII data analysis. Let's start with the retail investors. Retail investors were overtly bullish on both stocks and indices on Monday. They added 4,859 net longs in index futures and 3,575 net longs in stock futures. They also added a huge number of longs in index call options and covered shorts in index put options. They were net bullish on stock options too, as they added longs in stock call options and covered some shorts in stock put options. Now to domestic institutional investors. DIS too, like clients, added net long positions in both index and stock futures. They added net short positions though in stock call options and covered a meager amount of shorts in stock put options. Now to the key players, the FIIs. Foreign institutional investors, unlike clients, were overtly bearish on both indices and stocks. They added net shorts in both index futures and stock futures. They also added net short positions in both index call options and index put options and showed similar behavior in stock options too, as they added net short positions in both stock call options and stock put options, though these were in small amounts compared to the indices. And finally, to pros. The pros were bullish on futures and bearish on options. They added net longs in both index futures and stock futures, but they added huge short positions in index call options and index put options. They were bearish on stock options too, as they added huge shorts in stock call options and stock put options. Now to the cash market. Foreign institutional investors sold Indian stocks worth more than rupees 931.66 crore, while domestic institutional investors bought shares worth a meager rupees 75.48 crore on April 5th as per provisional data available on NSE. Now let's look at the option chain of the April 8th weekly expiry. Let's start with Nifty. Maximum put open interest was seen at the 14,500 strike price, while maximum call open interest was seen at the 15,000 strike price. The change in open interest is the highest at the 14,500 strike price on the put side and at the 14,800 strike on the call side. Huge amount of fresh shorts were added in the 14,750 to 14,850 zone. This suggests that this zone might act as an immediate resistance level for Nifty tomorrow. Now to Bank Nifty. Maximum put open interest was seen at the 32,500 strike price, while maximum call open interest was seen at the 33,000 strike price. The change in open interest is highest at the 32,500 strike on the put side and at the 33,000 strike on the call side. Fresh call rating was witnessed in almost every strike price. This indicates a sell-on rise approach towards the 33,000 to 33,500 zone. Nifty fell from the word go on Monday but settled the day a tad below 14,650. The bear hug covered stocks from almost all sectors in the market, with only IT and metal being the exception. The index closed below both the 20 and the 50-day moving average, which is considered a bearish sign. Today's swing low 14,460 and the recent swing low 14,250 will act as major supports for the index in the near term. The 14,700 level, which acted as support for the index multiple times last week, would act as an immediate hurdle. And if the index closes strongly above the 14,700 level, key resistances to watch out for are 14,880 and 15,050. Thank you for watching. Please post any questions you have in the comment section. Also, do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. To find us on Twitter, Telegram and Facebook, use the username NiftyBN. Also, we post some of our trades to the community tab, so do not forget to check that from time to time.